Alrighty then. I keep doing that. I gotta stop going. Alrighty then. This isn't the Jim Carrey show. So this is Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dede. Thanks for being here. It's a Monday morning, and we already did a little segment. Now I'm going to do a separate segment on some pencil and pen organization and sort through. So, if you do not know Rach O113, I always want to say zero, but it's Rach O113. She has been doing a complete clean out of her art spaces. She says she has two small rooms, and she's got a lot packed in those rooms. Let me tell you. So I think she's like up to day 8 now, and they're like an hour to 2 hours long. And she has awesome YouTube channel, and she does stream occasionally. But anyway, so she's been doing her organization and clean out. Well, Jean's doing one as well. And y'all know I really love to organize. Denise comes over and she'll organize with me, and we'll throw things out. If y'all haven't seen my daughter visiting, and it's a hoot. Anyway, but I do like to organize. I enjoy the process, and I am pretty organized. But things can pile up, especially if Eileen and Janet are two of your best friends. The Enabler Sisters. So anyway, I do have some new things in my Amazon cart that I'm not going to hit the buy button until I do certain things in my space. And one of which is I need to organize my pens and pencils. And when I say my pens and pencils, I'm not talking about markers. I'm not talking about art pens. Well, there's a few in there. And I'm not talking about my color pencils. That's a whole separate thing. My color pencils are pretty well organized. And yeah, Jean. Jean's one of my best friends too, but she doesn't enable me so much. Once in a while she does. But anyway, so my color pencils are organized in cases, or like my Prismacolors here. They're like this. Let me show you here. So my color pencils, my Prismas are like all organized in bundles. So this is not an issue. My Prismacolors are all by color family. So that's not a problem. And then I have my Verithins in here. Okay, so that's not, the color pencils is not the problem. The problem, or my markers and things like that. Here's a drawer full of these are all organized by color. These are all my Crayola super tips. They're all bundled by color. Not an issue. What becomes an issue is when you have 5 drawers that look like this. I think I need to back out. Well, maybe not by the time I'm showing pencils. So these are those plastic, tower drawers. And I have 3 towers like this. Some have their color. And then I have the paint cart, the Michaels paint cart. You knew that, Jean. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. We won't talk about rubber banding pencils in front of Laura. Yeah, she doesn't like that. Bless her heart. Anyway, so if you're watching this over on YouTube, this recording, this is a live show with a live chat. We have over 100 people here this morning who want to talk about organizing their pencils. Anyway, so it's a live show and a live chat. So if you're watching, thanks for watching the recording, guys. And yeah, if you're in chat, please put comments in caps to me so I know you're talking to me. Oh, now my eyes are watering from laughing. Okay, so I have tons of, I have tons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 drawers of pens and pencils that I've tried to kind of organize at one time or another, but then they end up looking like this. Then, so not only do I have that, but then I have here's my go-to pencil case. This is like a little, what do you call it, army surplus bag. And I have black and a few white, but black pencils here and black pens here. So this is my go-to pen and pencil case. So I need to kind of sort through that. Then I have this big mama. This is my it's a scrapbook tote, right? Bam! This is all pens and pencils in here. And I started cleaning out this one. This has a few pencils in it. I think these are my Crayola ones. And then here's my white uh, Signo Uniballs in there, and some other okay, white ones in there. Some work, some don't. And I just keep them in it so they all stand on end. So this is the room I have left in this bag. So I have that bag. And then, now remember, this is not including my color pencils other than those color pencils that are in those bags. So anyway, I started, I have all these pencil bags, like, pencil bags everywhere. So I tried to gather up as much excess pencilage as I could. These are my go-to drawing pens and pencils. This is what I use on a daily basis. Right here. Okay, I do need to zoom back out, I think. Let me see. Just one click, maybe. Yeah, see, that's a thing, Jean. I don't know how many. These probably all work for the most part. There may be a few, but they're all. This is what's in my pencil bag. This is the bag that I use all the time. This and this are the ones that when I'm drawing, sketching, inking, my brush pens are all in here, and it's hard to find. Let me find my camera here. Okay, let's see. Maybe zoom right there. Let me get this back in here to focus. All right, I think we're good there. So, yeah, this needs to be organized. Then I shouldn't have probably dumped this out till I showed you. Here are my Sharpies that I have no idea how old these are or how much they work. This is a drawer dedicated to just Sharpies. That doesn't need to be the case. These Sharpies, whatever's working, can be bundled up in rubber bands and put in that excess pencil case, the bag, so I can clean this drawer out. Because I would ideally like to get all my, I like to clean out my drawers. And then I have these, also these big Mark-It, same deal. And look, I was saving the lids for a project. If y'all didn't see Paula's journal where she took old markers, I think it was it old markers, and she glued them to a journal? Well, I wasn't going to... Y'all are making fun of me. I wasn't going to glue these on a journal, but I wanted to do something with them. But you know what, guys? Let's be honest. It ain't happening. So here's the trash can right here. Let's just, although the baggie's good. I like the baggie's good. It's a good Ziploc baggie. So let's just dump out those. I will not be using those lids. Let's face it. So I'm going to go through those. Then I also have these paint pens. I'll just put them in here too, because I'm going to go through those. So I have these old paint pens. And I think that's all as far as the pencils. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, there's one more drawer. So this is what I want to organize. That, and then here's the pencil drawer too. Don't forget the pencil drawer. Yeah, Denise, it's a good thing Denise is not here. How did I hide all that from Denise? Because we never got to the, it's a good bag, Jean. There's not even a drop of ink on there. Because we never got to these drawers. There were like bundles of, all the paper and journals that we had to go through. That took up the most space. Yeah, I know. Everybody's saying, how did you get that past Denise? So I'm going to do these, and I shouldn't have dumped this out. Now, again, this right here, guys, this is my everyday accoutrements. I use these every day along with my color pencils. So this has to be organized in some, it can't go in a drawer. This stuff right here has to um, has to go somewhere where I can use it like this. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of slide all this over to the side. Let's move my mouse out of the way because I don't want to accidentally, lose my mouse in here. All right, so that and these are my go-to drawing and sketching pencils. All right, so let's just kind of set that right there for now, so that I can clean, at least I can clean out the drawers, and then I have to decide. See, here's the thing. Right now, guys, I had this bag. This is the color pencils I'm using. Then I have this big bag. Then I have a whole bunch of these little bags like this. So it's too many bags, too many places to pick. And then here's my everyday Prismacolors that I use. Um, yeah. You need to start saving your soup cans. Well, Jean, I have my paintbrushes. You guys, I'm not even going to get into all my paintbrushes are in mason jars like these. We won't probably get to any paint. That's 3. I got 4 or 5 of those, and then a big box. I got lots of paintbrush. The paintbrushes seriously need to be gone through, because a lot of my paintbrushes are really no bueno. they're really bad. All right, so I'm going to quickly, and I mean quickly, this is going to be a quick, well, this part's going to be quick. Let me get my scratch paper here. And I'm going to really go through these real quick because I want to at least clean out these 2 drawers. This should not take too long. What do y'all think? Will this be a snooze fest? Okay. All right, see, that's perfectly fine. But I want to bundle them all, so I'll just sit here and chat with you while I'm doing this. I want to bundle them by all right, that one, there's a little life in it. Now, these are the fine tip. I have the fine tip and the broad tip. It's got life in it still, but I don't know how much. Let me do the broad tips first. Because what I want to do, see, that's good too. I want to bundle them by color. Like these are the blue ones, right? Because I will use them more when they are by color. So when I say I need some blue pens, I can just reach for the blue. Rather than pull this whole drawer out and go, ain't gonna happen. It just does not happen. This one is garbage, okay? So I can tell pretty quick. So right now I'm just kind of going through and picking out, okay, that one's no good either. I can tell pretty quickly and I'm separating by color family. So let's put the gray with the blue if that one's working. Nope, not working enough to keep. So if y'all have any questions or anything, now's the time to ask. Denise is not watching. No, she's at work. Seriously, she will not be watching. She doesn't have. She's probably the busiest person I know. And that's no joke. Okay, so let's see. That one didn't work. So that gray's pretty shot. So. See, I'm already halfway done. Here's some greens. I'm going to separate them out by color. And I'm going to put the Sharpies with the Bic Marks a lot because they're almost the same thing. Okay. All right, here's some greens. Let's get the greens. Because I know myself, and I will use things if I like my Crayola Super Tips. They're all bundled. They're all bundled by color. And I grab the color. Now, let me say this. When using these, you can't use these in a color book unless it's a one-sided color book. Because I think that's all the blues. So, I don't know if I have enough rubber bands. Oh, boy. Let's see. I probably have enough. Now, let me give you an example of what Denise says. When she goes, Where's your rubber bands? I said, they're in that little container on my desk. See, I know where things are, right? And so she pulled this up, and this is, Joycey made me this some years ago, and it's my little rubber band holder. So she pulled this up, she goes, what's this? Why do you have that? Why not put all these rubber bands in here, and what are those? Why do you have those? I went, just because they're cool. So it's kind of like a two-tiered rubber band thing. Yeah, they're called elastics. Yeah, we call them rubber bands here, Gene. Okay, so let's keep rolling here. Okay, that's a decent green. I'm going to go through the greens real quick. So yeah, if y'all have any questions or just want to chat, this is just chatty here. Yeah, so if you're watching this recording, don't email me. Just don't watch it or fast forward. That one's pretty good too. Uh, to whatever part might be interesting. Crack open the dead Sharpie and spirit. No, that ain't happening. Is that Clarissa? Yeah, that will never happen. I will never do that. Just saying, won't be happening. Okay, so that's all the greens. I'm down. Now I will have some Sharpies to go with these, right? They'll all be bundled together. The Sharpies and the big marks it a lot. Okay, although this is, I think, a light green. Nope, ain't working. Okay. Um, yeah, no, you're not, but I don't know if you're Clarissa. You usually are Clarissa. All right, so now let's go with the yellows, and we'll keep the oranges and reds together. And there's kind of a burnt, that's kind of a, let me see. Yeah, that can go with the oranges. It's like a sienna. I keep my siennas with the oranges and reds. And I might as well keep the browns with it because I only have a couple. Oh, and I think that's a purple. Could you please lower the volume? Jean usually tells me when it's too loud. Jean's good about it. You can always lower yours too. Okay. So that purple, let's get all the purples and the blue. Let's see that those are all purples. Okay, so you can see how I can rubber band all those up. Let's see if this black works. Oh, that's a good black. See, now the thing about black markers, I put those in with like all this big mess here because I'll use a black marker for all kinds of things. So this really needs to be over there. Find out. See, that's what happened to me. Rachel and Jean have inspired me to go through these pencils. They usually, now you can hardly hear me. Okay, so I'm going to turn my volume back up. If it's too loud, you're going to have to turn it down on your end. Because, yeah, I'd rather have it too loud than people can't hear it all. Because you can always turn it down. Hey, Prisma. Okay, so that's what happened with Jean. That one, not so much. And Rach inspired me to do mine. This one could probably use a little rubber band because there's just 3 right now till I go through the Sharpies. Okay, can you hear me now? I turned it back up, Marilyn. Is it okay? Okay, well, I don't know, Palm. I think that's on your end because you're the only person that said that. So, okay, hopefully you can hear me again. Okay, so now let's go through the oranges and browns. Okay, so I'll talk about some of the things that I work on. And I haven't, that one's no good. I haven't used my Sharpies or these big marks a lot for quite a while. And I gave Cam a whole bunch of him before he started using Copics. Trash. And he used them quite a lot when he was learning about alcohol-based markers. He used these quite a bit. So, yeah, thanks, Jean. Yeah. All right, so we got these little bundles like this. See, I'll use them when it's like this. All right, so now let's go through the purples here. That one's good. And these actually would be good to use on color books of one-sided pages, or make a copy, trash, and use for that. So when I bought these sets, I bought the large and the small, the matching sets. And I think there's like 50 colors at the time. That one, nah. In each one. So there was a lot of colors. Okay, so we went down from about, I don't know, what, 10 colors or 12 to 5 colors. So, yeah. Exactly, Jean. Okay, so there we go. Now, I still have these paint pens I'll go through. And I'm telling you, these liquid gold, I love these liquid golds. But look, that one's not even shaken anymore. There it goes. So I know half of these are not going to be any good at all. But let's go back to the Sharpies first. So let's see. Let's think of a topic. Let's think of a topic we can talk about while I'm doing this, guys. Because y'all, you know, we could talk about something. Let me get a sip of coffee. I do want to do another segment because the other thing that I have tons of is scrapbook paper. Y'all know, and I've done shows. Let me keep organizing. Let me separate these by color. Let me keep organizing while I'm talking. We don't want to slow down here. Got to keep the momentum rolling. Why do I have so many pink? Oh, I bet there was I had some kind of a special thing or something where there was, you got a bundle of pinks for cheap or something. So, where was I going? Oh, so y'all know that I've cleaned out my scrapbook papers a few times and got rid of a lot. But I have another journal idea came to my mind to do. So we might do that today too. We'll see how long this takes. Alrighty, yellow, orange, and red here. Because there's not that many. I could separate. The yellows can go because I have 2 bundles for that. That's gray and blue. And a brown can go with that. All right. So there we go. Yeah, it was probably a breast cancer promotion thing. That's probably what it was, Button. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go through my Sharpies just like I did the Bixalot. However, now I'm going to put those together. So I've got the Bixalot and the Sharpies are all going to go together. They're so similar, and if you use them on a color book page, you're not going to know the difference, right? And I'm also putting thin and thicks together. So there will be that. It's inspirational because you have 4 moves in the next 2 months, Book Nester, and I will be organizing as a pack. Pack it or trash it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Pack it or trash it. Love that. The Sharpies, they're still good here for the most part. At least the wide ones. That one, no, not so much. Because I still have the thin ones too. But look, it's going pretty fast, guys. Don't you think? That one can go. So yeah, we got down to, wait, yeah, that's still good. Pack it or trash it. That's good. All right, so here's my reds and oranges. So those all go together. Now I need a thicker rubber band. Or 2 smaller ones. So yeah, I'm not up for filming every little nook and cranny like, I've done it before, but I'm not up to filming every nook and cranny like Rach is. That gray, maybe in there. Let's do the greens. But I do have some that I could. Oh, I see, and that's what people that swatch their new paints or pencils or whatever think, oh, this is so boring. People don't want to watch me swatch. I love watching swatch. I love watching swatching. I do. I love watching swatching. I don't know. There's just something about it. Plus, you know, we're trying to chat while we're doing it, so it shouldn't be If this is boring to you guys, no one's making you watch it. Oh my gosh. And I know a whole bunch of y'all have all linked that same video. We already talked about that video where the girl talks about on Facebook. She did a video talking about, okay, we have a problem here. If someone is tying you down and making you watch a video you don't want to watch, sorting a video, yeah. Anyway, it's hilarious. If y'all haven't looked for it on Facebook, if y'all are over there, it's hilarious. It's so true. It's so true. Oh, and oh my gosh, speaking of markers, I gotta tell you, if y'all have not seen Bailey J do her, let me keep going while we're talking. If you've not seen Bailey J do her Hoarders episode parody, that is the funniest thing. Her Copic, well, I think it's Art Supply Hoarder parody. I forget the exact name. You can find it. It's on her main channel, not her vlog channel. Oh my gosh, that will crack you up. And you'll have to go watch it. But yeah. I will swatch. If it's a like, I won't swatch. I have swatches of my my Prismacolor. But do I ever look at it? Never. Never look at my Prismacolor swatches because I know those Prismacolors like the back of my hand. But if it's a new supply or something that I'm not familiar with the colors, or I don't, haven't used them, or like the Hoo Hoo Heroes. I swatched the. Let me get that. I swatched the Hoo Hoo Heroes out because I never used them before. So, these are the Hoo Hoo Hero alcohol-based markers that we all got off Amazon for dirt cheap. So I do swatch things like that. Oh, I need another paper anyway. There's some more paper. And then here was my first time ever using them. So there's my Hoo Hoo Hero test. And I only had 3 skin colors. Well, actually 4, but 2 of them looked exactly the same. So you saw that too? It's hilarious. So yeah, that was my first attempt doing skin with alcohol-based markers, like full-on color skin, and I only had 3 colors. So in the Hoo Hoo Heroes. All right, let's get back to this. Bye, Kim. See, I'm going to be running people off. No, I'm sure she has things to do. All right, let's test these pink ones. Okay, that one's dry. That one's almost dry. That one's good. Oh, that one's got black on it. Maybe I did 2 markers or something. Let me see if I can. It's still a good marker, but it had some black on it, so I probably went over some paint or something. That one's still good. You kept your ink tint swatch. Now, you know what I did with the ink tints? And I don't remember who it was that told me to do this, but I did it. I swatched my ink tints and I put it on the actual pencil. I'll show y'all that in a second too. Oh wait, the pinks? No, I don't have a pink set. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me get my ink tints. I'll show you. You get a couple colors here. I'm trying to find ones that are kind of hard to tell what color. So let me do these two. So if y'all know ink tints, it's hard, you can't really tell by this color. And even this is kind of deceiving. So I did the little labeling thing. Hey, Julie Topaz, you want lots of room tours and got a suggestion from YouTube for a vid of YouTuber's son parodying her. Oh my gosh, please link that to me in Twitter, Julie Topaz, because I obviously can't go now. Please link that to me. I would love to see that. A suggestion for a video of YouTuber's son parodying her the mom's room too. Oh my gosh. Well, I love watching these kind of videos, like Rach. I put Rach's videos on. They're like an hour to 2 hours, and I put them on in the background while I'm doing other things. It's just like, it's kind of like company, Some people like music in the background. I like people talking in the background. So anyway, somebody suggested, and I don't remember who, getting the little, the little labels. And so what I did is I took a couple hours and I swatched every label and wet it because you know they're water soluble ink tints. Oh Lord, I have no idea where my water brush is in there. Here's another one. And then I swatched each label, and then peeled it off and wrapped it around all my 72 ink tints. But here's the thing, you think you're lazy to do that, but once you do it, it's like now you know exactly what color that is. You don't have to guess. What is that, dark red? Is that light red? Is it an orange red? So I did that with all my ink tints, and I'm so glad I did. So kudos to, I don't remember who told us about that tip. Okay, now we're down to the last pile of Sharpies. La la, an empty drawer. And this other one's almost empty when I do the paint markers. But anyway, if y'all have a topic or something you want to talk about while we're sorting and playing, just let me know. Ink tints. Yeah. So that's a handy way if you do not want to carry, keep swatch charts, right? It's a great way to, sorry, I got to get in the colored sorting zone here. It's a great way to know exactly what's on. You could do it with anything. Now, you could do it with your Sharpies, you could do it with any kind of pen or anything. The only thing is, these aren't going to last forever. An ink tints is probably going to last forever. Yeah, it's good to know what they look like. All right, here's another black Sharpie. Let's see that one. And I have tons of these. I buy the Sharpie. That one's almost gone. The Sharpie permanent marker, the broad tip, I should say. I use these a lot, some, in different projects too. That one's no good. My favorite writing pen, just to write, like note-taking, journaling, because I don't really art journal. I journal in Molly's, and I art journal in art journals. Never the two, well, I should say never, but most of the time I'm not writing in my art journals. Can a dip pen be used with speedball pigmented? Dip pens can be used for any pen, and as long as you clean the nibs well. And that, speaking of nibs, I did have the Queen Pam had sent me a nib holder, and it was pretty full. Janet made me another one. I don't think I've shown y'all this yet. She made me a Matchbox. So this is like a nib holder with corrugate, and I haven't put any in it yet, but I do need to straighten out. That's another thing. I need to go through my calligraphy pens, and you just stick the nibs in there. And so you have a little nib holder, and she even stamped the nibs on it. So thanks, Janet. I don't think I'd shown it. Hey, Clarissa. Yeah, so anyway, these Sharpie pens are my favorite, and they're not the marker, they're a pen. Try to get it somewhere you can see. These are my favorite pens to just write with. All right, so let's go ahead. If you're just joining us, Clarissa or anybody, we're sorting and cleaning out our old pens. So let me do the thin ones. That one's still good. Let's see. Not so much. So that's the only yellow I have, but it's going to go in with the yellow bundle. So see, they're all bundled together. Now, welcome back, Dot. Now I'm going to just, for now, I'm going to put them back in the drawer, but in bundles of color. So they're just not all rolling around in there with all different colors, not knowing what's what, never using them because it takes time to go find them. When they're just all in a big drawer. That one's not working. Okay, so now I got my oranges and reds. This is how I'll use them. Your place an order, Michaels. I don't know what you're going to get. What are you going to get there, Terry Trouble? Nope. And certain ones seem to go bad quicker than others. Greens, reds. Of course, blacks go bad for me because I'm using them all the time. All right, so none of those, so I don't have any extras for that one. All right, let's go to the blue. Here's light blues and dark blues, kinda, sorta. It's almost like, you know what? I could almost, because there's so many, they probably do need to go in 2 bundles. Let's put the gray with that one. Kind of a dark blue and a light blue, because there's going to be too many. Unless, if not many of these work, then I'll put them all in one. Do you? Where do you find at Office Depot? I mean Staples, anywhere. It's any office supply. Yeah, any office supply will have labels. Oh, good. See, I'm really whittling these down, and it just needs to be done because I want to buy me some magical powders. No, I don't have an online store. Yeah, it's fun to eat pens. These are quite old, guys. These Sharpies are pretty old. So, and that's the thing. They've just been sitting in the drawer, right? And not getting used. But I could be using them on color books. I'm kind of like, using like Copics in a color book. And of course, you're going to have to print them out on cardstock. You can't really just use them in a color book because it'll go through. But they're so expensive to use in a color book. So if you're going to do Copics on a color book page, print it out on some nice paper and make sure it's something you're going to want to, frame or something. That's just my view on it. If I'm going to use markers, alcohol-based markers, or even water-based, maybe on color book pages, I'm going to print them out and keep them, nice. Do I have a purple? Yeah, here we go. But I'll use hey, Vicki. You enjoy your Sharpies and Bic markers in your color books, Vicki? Do you print? Are they one side? Because I know you do mandalas, and these would be great for that because it's such tiny little, patterns to repeat. Sharpies would be awesome, or these Bic marks at lot whatever would be awesome for that. Okay, down to the last bundle. Do I not have any browns? Oh, I put the browns with the reds. Okay. It doesn't look like it's going to matter. So look, we got all that done already. Most of your pages are one-sided. Okay, so I didn't even have any of those. So we got down, like now we've gone down to that. Okay, I'm going to keep this drawer just to put whatever I've gone through in here for now, and then I'll decide how I want to. Do I want to put these up on the Copic shelf, or what do I want to do with it? All right, let's. So now let's go through these paint pens, which I can probably guarantee you, I could probably guess one will probably still be good. So let's see. Okay, some of these, all right, like this was a Pentel water brush that I added ink to and water to water down my ink, and it's still flowing, which I'm kind of surprised because a lot of times when you put any kind of, I don't even know what kind of ink I put in this water brush, it will clog, but I put this in as a ink wash, so it's still working. So that I really want it with my ink pens, not my paint pens. Oh, after years of coloring with my Copic, making a card with the image and eventually tossing the card. I wish I could use my Copics in. Well, Erin, what I would do is make copies. That's what I did with this one, even though this is hoo-hoo. This is a hoo-hoo copy on cardstock. I mean, a marker copy on cardstock just to test and play with. But my inkjet printer, and Jean and I have, well, at least she used to have the same one as me, the Epson Artesian. The ink I have found, even with alcohol markers, doesn't bleed when you put alcohol markers on it. So I really want to do more of these, guys. And Janet and I both have tons of different types of cardstocks and papers and stuff, and I want to test out different ones with alcohol markers. But I'll print them out on cardstock. I think this is about a 90 weight. It's, I'll probably print them out like on 110, nice heavy. And then after you color them, you can put them in your binder. If you have a color book binder like I do. So, like, here's the next one. Here's where I did a test with the Hoo markers. See, it did not. That's 2 shades of yellow. It's not that the black bled. That's 2 shades of yellow, and the black marker did not. I mean, the black ink did not bleed. So this is the next one I want to do just for practice. Okay, so if you're just joining us, this is some kid's marker or something. Do I need that? Jean, should I keep this one? Let's ask Rachel. Do I need to keep this? That's Aaron. I don't scan it. I do have a scanner. I photograph it. All I do is photograph it, send it to my computer, and print it out with my phone. I don't scan anything. All the pictures that you see me post of my color book pages, all of it is just a photograph. I don't scan anything. Now, again, though, I'm not doing digi work where probably you need a clean. Well, I don't know. It's hard to get much cleaner than the iPhone 7P. But I'm kidding, Carol Renee. I'm going to throw it. I'm throwing it, Carol. I'm not keeping this, guys. I'm just teasing you. But anyway, just sending it over to my computer, a phone picture out of a color book, send it over to my computer, and I can, clarify it if it's, needs the white background needs to be brightened up or something or anything in my computer and print it out. So I don't even use my scanner. Very rarely do I use my scanner. So yeah, I'm going to throw that away. I think this was a kid's paint. Maybe I should keep this as like a reminder. Let's just not to use it, but let's just keep. Okay, so here's another one of those. This one's not quite as bad. This has a tip on it, but it's not. They don't work, guys. That's trash. This one is just too funny not to keep. Look, this is our, do you need to clean out your pencils? I know. People were freaking out that I wanted to keep this. Oh my gosh. Seriously, people. All right, so I think the rest of these are paint pens, which I can almost guarantee you none of them are going to work. Deco fabric. Okay. See, I'm going to try. I'm going to give these little babies the benefit of the doubt. No. Okay. Deco paint pen. This one is, I'm just going to say the names. This is a metallic calligraphy paint pen. I don't know who this one's by. Probably Elmer's. Yeah, no. I'm telling you. Now, this is not a paint pen. This is just a Rose Art metallic marker. And it still works. Okay, so that needs to go in I'll put it, even though it's metallic, I'm going to put it in here with the Sharpies because it's purple. All right, here's again, the calligraphy. That's how, oh, no, this is, well, what am I thinking? It's not going to work anyway. It's a metallic paint pen. Yeah. Here's a Elmer's Painter's calligraphy. Let's just show you I'm just telling you the kinds. Oh, gosh, that one. That baby's trying to. I just want to tell you the kinds of pens I've collected. Okay, so Painter's Calligraphy Elmer's. All right, here's a Deco Color Glitter Fine Point. Well, you know that glitter baby ain't working. Oh, it actually has a little coming out. Trash. Oh, and here's one of my super tips that somehow got locked in here. It doesn't work anyway, so that's how old that one is. All right. See, I even want to organize them before I throw them away. Yeah, make sure to shake them just in case. Yeah, I'm shaking them. Some of them you can't even hear the thing in there. Okay. All right, that one's actually working. That's a deco color. Fine Line Deco by Marvy Uchida. Light green, and it still works. A keeper. We have a keeper. Okay, now all these are the same. These are all the Marvy Uchida Deco color paint, opaque paint, and they smell. I just took the lid off that one and I can smell it. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh, that one still works too. That one works. Hey, these might have possibilities. You can get the lid off. You missed it, Vicky, when I took the lid off. I mean, dumped out my pencil bag. Look, Vicky, I dumped out my pencil bag. Those are my everyday uses right there. Oh, I want this one to work because it's a pretty color. I really want this one to work. It's a pretty teal. It's kind of watered down, though. I don't know. Come on, baby. I'm going to keep it. It's light. It's a light color. I think it's supposed to be a light mint green. It's supposed to be that way. Hi, Kate. We're organizing. Okay, that one's done for. That one's even got the tip is like all mashed. So that one's gone. We're cleaning pencils here and pens. Okay, that one's a little mashed, but it has some good ink in it still. We'll keep it. Purple, come on, baby. Come on. Nope, purple's done. Okay, that blue's good. All right, so we only had to throw by about 4. So those are good. Again, we're going to rubber band this as a kind. See, and this is the kind of stuff, if y'all missed it at the beginning. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having fun. I'll have to do a giveaway to make it up to you guys. So this, look. Here is my pencil bag. I have this pencil bag. These are my jelly, jelly pens in here and all different other kind of pens. But look, I have all this room in this bag. And this is where I'm going to probably put the Sharpies and everything that I'm just cleaning out. See how much room I have in there? And look, pockets on the side. We got a lot of room. We got a lot of room in here. So we're good. So what I'm saying is these kind of things and the Sharpies, they're going to go in that pencil bag. All right, let's check out. Hey, Queen Pam, we're just talking about you. And your, okay, I don't think any of these gold are going to be any good. These are, I mean, some of these probably go back to when I was actually doing calligraphy, like 15, 20 years ago. I don't know. These are old babies. Yeah, that one has just a tiny bit, not enough worth saving. All these liquid golds. Oh, that one has a little bit of life, but it looks like it's wanting to leak. You know, it's kind of leak. Nope. So, yeah, I'm blaming all this, today's stream, on Jean and Rach. Well, Valerie, I have cases for my nice pencils, but we're not doing, those are all organized. You know, all my pencils and markers are really organized. Color pencils. This is like other than. All right. And then remember, if you need a reminder of why to clean out your pen. So look, another empty drawer. Okay. So I'm going to get this back up here. Now what I have in here in this half empty one, these are my Crayolas. These are my Crayola pencils. And I remember I even got these Crayola Erase, thinking that they're going to be like Verithin Cola Erase. Well, they're not, but but they're still. Crayola makes good products, guys. So I'm going to set that up, and I have these in a. I do need to go through those, but I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so these are not wanting to stand up. I need to get these to stand up. over here on this side of the little jar. Okay. And then what I'll do, and I keep, most of the time, I keep my bags on their sides. Now this is going to be, when it's full, these are rubber banded too. I can take them out of this coffee cup. But I like to store my markers on their sides. So I'm just going to put it's too deep for this bag. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. I'm going to put them in here for now. But I'm not sure because it's too deep. And I know myself, I won't use them if I can't see them. See? That's too deep in there. Maybe if I put them on the outer side. Let's see. If I put them on the side, then I can stand them up if this is laying on its side. So I think that's what I'll do for now. I'm going to put them around the edges. No, I'm not going to like that either. Okay, they're going back in the drawer for now. I got to think about it. Let's just put the ones we know we're keeping back in the drawer. Okay, let's put that to the side. All right. Now, I want to get the drawers done first. Yeah, Valerie, I want to buy some magical powders, but I'm making myself at least get some things done. I did do all my acrylic paints. Oh, wait, except for one drawer. Okay. I guess we could do this real quick. Well, no, I don't want to sidetrack us, but these are some acrylic paints that I have in a drawer. They're not in my they're in my paint cart, but they're not on the paint cart. I never use these because I forget I have them. I don't even know if they're any good anymore. I have glaze paints, gloss paint. See, I'm not going to probably use these. If they're still good, I'll give them to Cam because he'll use them in his art projects. So all this will be gone. This will either go to Cam or it will be trashed. But I won't do that this minute because I do want to finish. The drawers are piling up around me. All right, let's see. Let's go to these pencils. All right, now pencils and, oh wait, no, I still got these pens. Wait. Let's see here. These are pens. And I do keep my packaging. I never keep packaging, but I did keep my packaging from my Japanese brush pens that I got from Jet Pens because I won't remember what they were without the packaging. I won't remember what they were with the packaging. But I got a Jet Pens brush sampler a while back. So I think I kept, yeah, here's the other one. I kept the packaging so that if I ever did want to replace them, I knew what they were. So I do have that. So that can be separate. I'm going to just put it in that other drawer for now. Okay, here's some shimmer grips. One of y'all sent me these, and I gave half of them away, I think. And then I have half of them. And again, I kept this because it was something different. Shimmer grips. We're going to test it. That's the pencils go in the pencil box. Baggie over here. That one jean baggie. All right, so these are kind of cool from what I remember. They're like gel pens, and they supposedly have a shimmer to them. They're not glitter. Let's just put that to idea. You look at them at an angle, and they're glitter. I think these could go with my gel pens. They have a little, see the little button there to kind of get them back in. It's kind of, I don't know why. This to me is kind of a waste. Yeah, I guess I could take a picture of the good idea, the packaging, Marilyn. So anyway, these, I don't know, I guess it's just kind of cool a thing, but anytime I click a pen and I want it to go back in, I just click it again, and this one doesn't do that. You have to actually physically knock the little thing back, which that's annoying to me. It's annoying to me. Like, you know, okay. Why? Why would you have to? I guess you can push it. Let's see. Because you got to push that button. Okay, so you got to push this button. Okay, so those are the shimmer, but I don't need the packaging. But I like these kind of pens when they have grips. Now, I don't know. It's a big product. Bics are good. What I always wonder is with these kind of things, you got a nice rubber grip, you got a specialty, you know, retractable, you got a nice little plastic hook on there. How long are these going to last? How much ink is in that? Is it worth what's inside for what they put on the outside? But hey, we're all about the package. We'll buy this. I'll be, put it in the happy mail, but not to you, Terry. Oh my gosh, now I've got runny nose and runny eyes. I'm laughing too much. Okay, so let's see. I should do a pen and I should do a group. I've done it before. Do y'all remember I did a pencil and pen giveaway probably like a year ago when I did some of this? I did some of this, but not a complete. Okay, let me check my time here. We got into 4 hours. Just kidding. It's only been an hour. Life's too short to get frustrated by art supplies. Anyway, they're pretty. I gotta say, they are pretty. They would probably be, I bet you Vicky might use these in her mandalas. Vicky? Hey, Sherry. You went through your rubber stamps and your non-Viva Las Vegas stamps after watching Rach, getting rid of a lot, but kept the ones that the company is no longer around, like rubber baby buggy bumpers. Yeah, Sherry, good. You see, we're blaming all this on Rachel today, too. Good move. Good call there, Sherry. Blame it on Rachel. If we're talking about Rach 0113, no, they don't come off. The grips, I mean, I might be able to, I don't know. I could probably try to maneuver those off, but they're not like you can buy those grips and put them on pencils. Let's see. No, I mean, I might be able to maneuver them off. Where's Vicky? Did she answer me? No, they're not. They're not really glittery. They're shimmery. They have a shine to them, Vicky, but they're not. I mean, of course, you're not gonna be able to see. They're shimmery, but there's no glitter in them. No glitter. Not okay. I'll put them to the side. Okay. So here's the next bundle. Because remember, these are the ones that I use all the time. Here's all my black pencils, and even got some Conti crayons in here. This is black and white. And then here's my black. There's a red pen in there too, but black pens are in here. And some markers and some erasers. So yeah. This will actually close, guys, believe it or not. Get out the pliers, Janet. Okay, so we're done with the markers. So let's throw that away. All right, so let's start with Sharpie blacks. And again, I got my rubber bands at the ready because I'm going to rubber band these babies up. Here's some Sharpie pens. I have no idea how many of these work, but I want to, and then if they're just clickable pens, I'm going to separate those. So this is how I would tackle this project. This big drawer of pens. Okay, and this is not even including these over here in the bag. My everydays. Okay, so here's my Sharpie pens, my Sharpie markers, and then just clickable pens and then color pens. So we got that. Let's move this little baby right over here. All right. And a pencil. Pencil is going to get thrown down into the pencil box. All right, so, do I really need to keep, like, just your hotel ballpoint pens? Still works. It's a working pen. All right. So, and these are awesome too. This liquid gel pens. So let's separate the liquid gel type into a separate pile. I think these are that. I'm going to try, guys, here's a Faber-Castell Pit. Not working. Trash. Bix Market Lot, like the Sharpies here. That's still working. I got to go through those. Okay. Here's a Sharpie poster paint pen in pink. Again, I think that came with those other ones that, like a breast cancer awareness thing. I just found inkwell and quill stencil Dede Cup for me. It's still in the envelope. See, Jean? I know. Yeah. Okay, so that will go with somewhere else. Okay, here's some more of these. So this is how I go through the drawer real quick and just separate out. Separate out what looks to go like with like. And that's my motto. Oh, I forget who sent this to me. It's the ceramic pin cutter. It cuts paper. Look. Y'all seen that before? I mean, it cut through too. I don't want to cut through my desk paper. Yeah. That doesn't need to go in the pins. I probably wondered what happened to that. Like with like. That's what I was getting to. Your pins dried up super fast, Vicki? Yeah. See, I have some of these kind. I think I have a set of like 5 colors. I haven't tested them yet. But here's a pink Sharpie that. Okay. So anyway, like I have all my stamps together, all my acrylic paints together, all my stamp pads together. I'm looking around. Stencils are with stencils. Inks are with inks. Washi tape. I keep everything like with like. They cut plastic, Suzanne? I haven't tried plastic. Okay. So let's see. This is a ballpoint pen. And then I love me some Bics, crystals. This is just okay, here's another Sharpie. See, look, rubber banded. I'm not sure if these are just, I think, regular pens. Regular pens. But they're in colors. That goes with that. Is that yeah. Here's a Zig Millennium. Nope. Bye-bye. And then here's a random blue Sharpie. That needs to go with the blue Sharpies. Oh, wait. Let's make sure it works. It does. All right. Again, some of these are... There's a silver. This is my Uniball silver pen. This one's not working. It's got some in it. And usually... There it goes. I shook it and it's working. I have a place for gold and silver pens. Let's put that over there. Separate. And then see, I've got these random Bic. I don't even know what they're called. We'll look. I'm trying to keep the colors and yeah. Just a ballpoint pen. It's another green. Here's a. Yeah. What's our bets that this works? Bye, Marilyn. Sleep well. All right. Let's see. Oh, actually, this one is working. Not that well. I mean, I probably would never use it. Trash. All right, so yeah, I don't want to lose my little... I'll have to take a picture of that like Marilyn said. Okay, so like, am I going to run out of Bic pens? I buy these things. Here's my thing. I buy these at school when school starts. Because you can get like a pack, like this pack probably cost me $0.25. No joke, at Walmart, probably 10 for $0.25. Those Papermate erasable pens, you can emboss those. You can? Not sure. Oh, these? I'm going to have to separate them by kind. Like with like. I love these. They're fun to draw with occasionally. But I have 2 or 3 of them, so this will have to be like just rubber banded up. I'll keep those, rubber banded. All right, so let's see here. This used to be, before we had white pens, before we had Signo Uniball and Poscas and Sharpie poster paint pens. Help mark on the side. I don't know what that... I missed something what you said, Bright. Oh, that's okay. This was my go-to white pen. at the time. I don't know if there's anything still in there, if it still works. I really want to keep it even if it doesn't work, just to remind me if I ever see these. These are liquid correction pens. There's still some in it, but I just probably need to run some hot water over that to get it to work again. These are the best writing pens on top of acrylic paint before Poscas came around. The Presto Auto, what is it called? Something correction. Jumbo correction pen by Pentel. Pentel had a winner on their hand with this baby. Can I find it anymore? Yes, I'm recording. Can I find this anymore? No. But it's awesome. Okay, a random Staedtler fine liner. Still works. That's a good one. That probably needs to go with my writing pens. Okay, so let's see what else I got here. So here's another one of these clickables. I'm just kind of trying. Here's another Bic crystal. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Okay. I don't know how many of those work. I'm going to go through them. Oh. Janet. This is the Staedtler brand. This is not a Rapidograph. Well, it's a Marsmatic. Yeah. If you ever had to have a job where you had to use these pens for work, bless your heart. Rapidographs, or these are the Staedtler ones. They're all basically the same. You have to clean these babies out. Oh my gosh. I think this is the only one I have left. Oh, well, here's one without a cap. These babies, yeah. You be thankful for microns and such. I used to when I worked for a cross stitch company back in the 80s. I'll show you my book in a couple books in a minute. Okay, so let's see. That's just, is that a pencil? What is that? Oh, look, that's a cool little pencil. Look at that pencil. That's a nice sharp pencil. A Flomo, made in China. But look at that lead. Look at that. That's all lead there. I don't even know what you do to. I guess you really couldn't replace that. I don't know. Does it twist down? I don't even know how it works. It's kind of awesome. Weren't kids putting that white out in bag and breathing the dust? That's news to me, Whippy. I have a bag of caps. Trust me. Well, these are the screw-on caps for one. These are very expensive. Back in the day, you'd pay $25 for one pin. No lie. These were very expensive. You want to see the cross-stitch books? Aw. I don't think they're around anymore, Button. Not the ones I was in from the 80s. You might be able to get them on eBay or something. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so this is that goes in here. I'm not sure what this one is. That's a Pilot something. All right, and I got some microns here. Let's see if any of these microns still work. See in the top and another point. Oh, you know how this works, Suzanne? You take it out and stick it in the top and another point comes out? Really? There's more. Oh, there are oh my gosh, that looks pretty cool. I'll have to play with that later. Thanks, Suzanne. Looking inside there, it's got like little levels or something. Very cool. We'll play with that after a while. Queen Pam said those Presto pins are at Staples. Presto pins. Presto pins. See, by the time I see your chat, guys, there's like a 30-second to a minute delay. So I've moved on 5 times. Okay. No, I'm not. If they're not even barely working, I'm not keeping them. All right, that one's working okay. We'll keep that one. And they're all different numbers. That one's working. That's a 02. Here's an 01. This is an 08. That one's working. Now, you know what I buy now? Instead of the microns, and I'll have to show you, it's in my big pile of everyday pencils. I get these, here we go. I get these at Hobby Lobby in a pack of like, used to love these pens. I never see, this is the only one I have and never heard of them, Gene. I probably got it from one of the kids. Um, if that's what you're talking about, that pencil. Oh, the correction pen. Oh, the correction pen. Oh, okay. Don't lose all those tips. Yeah, well, I plan, no, don't plan on, if you're talking about these, I plan on not using them ever again. So these are called Black Liner by Pacific Arc. And as far as I know, Pacific Arc, I've only seen it, and I'm sure you can get it on Amazon or something, but I've only seen them at the store at Hobby Lobby. And they come in a set, I think there's 5 in a set. They're waterproof, non-fading pigment ink, and they come in like 5 sizes in a set. They're over in the architecture section. They're not in the pen section or anywhere else. They're over there with the architecture, like the rulers, the compasses, the slide rule thing. That's where these are. And I think they're like $15 for a set of 5, but I always use a 40% off coupon. And they're just awesome for 2 reasons. One, they're smooth. I find they're smoother than the microns. 2, they're permanent and they're very, very black. Very black. Called Black Liner by Pacific Arc. These are my new go-to, unless I'm using a brush pen. These are my go-to line art pens. Okay. Again, my Sharpie pens are my writing instruments. Those I write with. All right, let's see what else I got in here. Okay, what do I have? What is this? This is a Pergamano. I gave my Pergamano set away. I don't even remember who I gave it to, but here's a Pergamano. It's essentially an embossing tool. An little embossing ball on the end. That has to come over there with a specialty thing there. Okay, let's see. We've got a couple of big markers here. Oh, this is the Smash glue pen. Like the pen side is still writing. Is there any glue in there? Yeah, the glue's dried up hard as a rock. I'm not keeping that. Here's a big Staples marker. Nah, meh. It even kind of writes purple instead of black. No, I won't use that. Okay. Somebody sent me this, or it came in something. I think it was APG Jamie. I think APG Jamie sent me this. It's like a faux. It's like a faux paint. Hobby Lobby, Whippy. Hobby Lobby. The Pacific Arc. Hobby Lobby. In the architecture section. This is a pen. Look. It's a little pen. Still writes, but it's not really meant, it's meant to be cute, but it's a little faux. It's, Dutch Master, the paint company, probably put these out as advertisement. All right, so let's keep going with these. That goes with these. I have a lot of these Staple brands because, Staples is my office supply, go-to office supply. Okay, here's a bunch more of, it's just a general pen. A general pen, I think. Well, let's wait. Okay, so I got some more Sharpies and some more Bics Writes a Lot. So we needed to, oh, look, I found another one of those babies. Oh, that reminds me, I do need to get out. We'll do a rabbit trail. Almost done. Look, we're almost done with this drawer. And then I'll get out my old cross-stitch books that when I work for the company. I know. Do you want it, Vicky? Vicky goes, oh, how cute. Okay, that one's no go. No go. No go. And that one's good. So the Bic marks a lot. All right, now I need to real quickly. That needs to go with my. Oh no, I have my black. That just needs to go with the black Sharpies because that's. Yeah. Okay, let's keep sorting here. That's just a regular. That's a black pen. That's a Staples pen. 2 more. These are Copic multi-liners. Do I have any more in here? I only see these 2. Let's see if they're working. Nope. 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 Copic multi-liners. No. Okay, some more of these. Just general. And these are good too. These are the Finitos. These, now I don't know how well this one, but it kind of reminds me of the Sharpie pen. They just are, they're smooth writing babies. I love those Finitos. I have them in red and black. Again, some more of those regular pens. That one. Some ballpoint pens. Oh, here's some of, these are some of my erasers. This goes with my pencil box. That's my erasers from Janet. My mini ones. A regular pencil. Oh, so cute. Okay, that goes in the pencil box. That highlighter barely works. Every now and then, have you ever tried to draw with highlighters? Those are fun. I'll put it over there with that specialty thing. What else do I got here? Just some regular ballpoints. I think that's black. Pentel. And that's a blue. Anytime they have pen sales at Staples, I'm all over. Look, there's another one of those. Crayola Super Tip in black. Ah, that's a good one. That needs to go with my Super Tips. A Zig Multi-Liner. A Zig Millennium in blue. Okay, that one works. Here's another Pacific Arc in there. This one, I think well, it's the very finest point. I think I used this one up because I bought another set. It goes down, Whippy and whoever else was asking, this is a .05. And I think it goes up to .8 in these Pacific Arc black liner, but I've used that one up. All right, let's see, that goes there. This goes here. What else do I have here? What's this? An old calligraphy pen? Oh my gosh. It's actually called one of those calligraphy pens back in the day. Yeah, trash. I never felt, if you're going to do calligraphy, personally, I would never recommend the felt tip calligraphy pens. I would recommend like the Schaefer steel nibs with the little cartridge replacements, although unless they've changed the formulation for those ink cartridges, they fade real fast in those Schaefer pens, but those are the best ones to practice learning calligraphy. They have like 3-4 different nib sizes, and you just replace the little cartridge inside, but the ink is not light fast at all, or at least it wasn't. But don't ever try to learn calligraphy with a felt tip. That's just my advice. There's a Friction. Here's a Versamark watermark pen. I think still works. I don't know but this needs to go with my stamp stuff. Am I ever going to use a Versamark watermark pen? I'll put it over there. I don't know. All right, down to the last 3 here. That goes there. Here's a Precise V. And I like these for a long time too. I like these, like, they're not jelly roll. What do you call them? Ink, gel pen kind of thing. Here's another one. This is a pigmented calligraphy pen. That side still works, but it's one of those felt tip. See, it still works. I'm never going to use this, but I hate to throw it away because it's working. Oh, and let's not forget this. That goes in with the nubs. Is that pen still? That one's dried out. Okay, I do have a bucket of nubs. All right, look guys, we got it done. Now, am I going to test all these ballpoint pens out right now? No, I'm going to bundle them up. I should test them. I did test all the, microns and stuff. And did I test these Sharpies? I don't think I tested these Sharpies. Let's test those Sharpies. That one's working. And then I'll stop and do the cross stitch. That one's still working. I buy these all the time. Anytime there's a sale, that one's not working very well. I buy these because these are the one I write with. Note take, write, annotate. That's not working. Okay, so I'm going to put my microns and those Sharpies that are still working in one bundle. Okay, so let me take a minute to get, I really need to go run down and get some hot coffee. All right, so I'm going to just put them back in the drawer for now as I bundle, okay? Like, just, but I now I can combine things. All right, these are all, there's two different kinds here. I need some coffee, I really do. These weird off the wall thing, other than the pink, that goes with my pink Sharpies. These are kind of just odd things, like that and that. These kind of things. Don't forget this. I don't need to keep that out for fun. All right, so yeah. These are just kind of like random pins. Random, double up on the thin. No, I need a bigger rubber band than that to double. Here we go. Yeah, guy. Hey, Laura, by the way. You're missing all the fun. Did you see the No, you weren't here. All right, let me bundle up my Sharpie. Let me quickly go through these Sharpies, guys, because I can bundle them. Nope, that one's not working. I go through these a lot too, and usually you can tell if the tip is worn down, because I do use these a lot. And when the tip gets worn down, I usually just throw these back in the drawer and get a better one without really, because there's still a little bit of ink in them, but not that much. So yeah, I'm getting rid of almost all these. But anyway, Laura, I showed the book that you sent and then the one Kenny sent me, and I've colored in them. I'll show you that here in a minute. Okay, none of those were good. So I'm down to 3 here. And I know I'm going to have more because I have them in my big, bag over here. So this one's all tangled up there. So I know I'll have more Sharpie pens, but for now, we got 3. Yeah. You want to see my, yeah, she wants to see your cactus. Okay, so let me go grab some coffee. Let me grab some coffee, show the book, and the, if I can put my hand on it, I think I can. Some of my old cross-stitch books. And where's my color book? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Ah, all right. So let me go grab some coffee, and then I'll show you that. Where's my coffee? Okay. Be right back, guys. Hang on. Okay. So, coffee. Hubster snuck some powdered donuts in the house. Yum. Mixed. Oh, whatever you said, Laura, I didn't see it. Just scrolled right off. Okay. So, thanks everybody for just hanging out while we sort pens and pencils. Blaming Rach, O113, and Music Scrap Jean. Okay. Oh, let me put these. We already tested these. These need to go in my pen bag. These color ones like this is where I have all the other ones similar. See, these shimmers need to go in here with my other gel pens, but they're a different kind, so they have to have their own little place. Dude, what are these? Are these sharp? What are those? Oh no, these are my color crystals. These are the crystals that are in color. Get these at school time as well. Okay, so this needs to go somewhere in here. Let's put them right there. Okay. Oh, let's move that off off the table. Okay, so Laura, close his eyes. So thank you for sending this. I did show it earlier. I'll just quickly, I'm not going to do a flip anybody if you're watching. I did a separate video on this. A Walk in Eden by Anders Nilsson. And so I got one started and one finished. So the one started is the tree. Let me find it. There's the cactus. Here. So this is the one I'm currently working on. A camouflage type tree with lime green. It's better if I just leave it down here. Yeah, Clarissa. So this is the one that I'm working on now, and I started with just lime green, raspberry, and blue-gray. Yes, I love it. And then here's the one I finished. I finished this cactus. Well, let me keep. I haven't photographed this. I need to tweet a picture of this one, Laura. So, yeah. Because that one's done. I thought about painting the backgrounds black, but I said, nah, I'm just going to leave these white. So that's the cactus. There. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, for giving that to me. And then in the one Kenny sent me, the Fantasia, I'm working on this page. So again, it's a little flashed out because I'm way down here with pencils, but yeah, so I'm working on that one. So those are the ones I'm working on. I did those over the weekend, and then I worked on a sketchy drawing over the weekend. I did this one while I was at Janet's. And I still got to finish Grandma for Mom. Okay, so let me get another sheet. This one's cut into. Okay. Oh, cross stitch. Hang on, let's see if I can remember where I put those. Let me see if I can put my hand on it. Ah, here we go. I think that's it. Okay, well, here's two of them anyway. I have a few, but these are the two main ones. So these are the two of the cross stitch books that I worked on. This one's from 1988. This one's from 1987. And I would draw how it worked at the cross stitch company. I would draw sketches as did the owner. This particular book is all mine, all my drawings. And then now back here, when we did these guys, there was no computer. This is all done by hand. All this is done by hand. We had big, huge sheets of clay coated, gridded paper, big sheets like 45, 60 inches. I don't know, they're huge. Each one of these little grids was probably about 2 inches each. And we would use these kind of pens, rapidographs, and all this is hand drawn. Every little triangle, dot, square, well, let me see, there. Every bit of that's hand drawn. Okay, all that, every cross stitch book that we did, this is all hand drawn symbols. And so not only did I help design this one is all mine, design the animals, but I also worked doing the actual designing, because look, we were big on lots of symbols and lots of colors. I don't know if you can see how detailed. You probably can't, but our designs were so detailed, and that's why they were big sellers. This particular one there's the stitchers. Cross stitch designs adapted from original artwork by Dede Willingham. So yeah, let's see if I can find a better inside here. So these are my animal designs. Now I did not stitch these. I did not stitch. We hired out stitchers. I did not stitch. I stitched one piece, and it was because it was like right before a cross stitch back then, trade show. And we had to have a piece done like for that weekend or by that Monday. So over a weekend, I literally cross stitched 24/7 to get a piece done for that show. Oh my gosh. Or was it a book deadline? One or the other. I don't remember. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, so that's one. This is all my designs, but then I worked on tons of books for, where me, the owner, and I think one other girl did the designing. This one's from 1987. Let me see if some of the inside was. So, yeah. Thanks. So these are two that I don't have as I mean I had stacks of them, and I had, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe the cross stitch stuff I had at the time. This was before scrapbooking, and quilting's always been around, but there was a cross stitch store on every corner back then. There really was. You wouldn't think, but cross stitch was a big deal. But I never enjoyed the actual cross stitching, the sewing. I've never liked to sew. So yeah, but I helped design the books, and then all this. Remember, every bit of that's hand symboled, every little bit, and it means everything means a color. So you have to look. How it worked is, I would like, let's say I drew a rabbit. I drew up a rabbit in color pencil, Prisma color pencil. We all had our sets of color pencils. And I would draw up the design, and you'd have that sketch right next to you, and you'd have to translate that sketch into this by eye. And every color that was in there, you'd have your swatch of DMC floss, your DMC floss book, and you would match up. You'd kind of look at the sketch, and you'd match up with. Now it's all done on computer now, I'm sure. You could do all this computerized, but we would have our swatch chart, and we'd look at the swatch chart and say, oh, that gray looks like these four grays. So, like, for instance, in this particular rabbit, there was white, light gray, dark gray, light brown, medium brown, dark brown, Van Dyke brown, light chocolate, dark chocolate, light peach, dark peach, light cocoa, and straw. Oh, very light charcoal, medium charcoal, dark charcoal, very dark charcoal. And the back stitch was in Van Dyke charcoal, the long stitch was in Van Dyke charcoal. So all this and their little symbols, you had to translate the sketch into this. And then a stitcher, where's a picture of that, would come and stitch it to this. So yeah, so there's a couple cross stitch rabbit trail. All right, back to our pins. Mom and Grandma both cross stitched all the time. I have one of Mom's cross stitches hanging in my bedroom. Grandma later in life could not see it. It was too tiny, and I couldn't cross stitch now if I had to after 2 eye surgeries. But I mean, maybe with one of those Maglite, magnifying things to look through. No, too much. I got too much art to do. Yeah, I know, Whippy. All right, so these are just my general ballpoint pens. So I'm just going to bundle them up. Again, I want to get to the pencils. Am I going to have time to do pencils? Yeah, we've been here an hour and a half. We have time. We have plenty of time. All right, so now I have different kinds here. Like these are all Strata staples, just pens, like gel pens. Your regular writing gel pens. And I know they're all still going to work. So, yeah. These, I just want to bundle them by like with like. Is that all of those? And put them in the drawer. Okay, then I've got these Pilot G2s, and they're all good too. the Pilot G2s. Yeah, that's Pilot G2. All these are still probably, if not good, still decent. Got those. So let's put those in a bundle. Have I told you? I told y'all the story about the white. I think it was the not snow. I don't remember what it was called. But Staples came out with a white pen. Um, I mean, it was better. Sunburst. I think it was a white sunburst. Not to be confused with the Uniball, the glitter. Not to be confused with the Jelly Roll ones, but it was kind of similar. It was the best. I think it was a sunburst, white sunburst pen. And oh my gosh, so these right here, these color ones, these need to be in my bag. These need to be in my like gel pen bag. I don't need all of those though. Those can go with because that's where I'll use these. That's a blue one. These kind of big pens and these I'll use like on a color book. What's this Extreme? Is that blue? Yeah, that can go with this. So anyway, same for this one. Okay, I think we're sorted here. So they had the awesomest sunburst white pen. Oh my gosh. I keep saying this. I'm sorry, I'm on three mental tracks right here. So I used it, loved it, wanted to order more, and I think somebody said you can get them on eBay or something. You sent me a whole box of sunburst. Yeah, I know, Vicky. Oh, Vicky, that was so funny. Vicky, who sends things, sends her snail mail. She sends it mentally. She's part of the BAM, the Bad at Mailing. Now, Jean's probably I don't know. Jean and Vicky, they're tied for president and vice president of BAM, Bad at Mailing. So anyway, Vicky had like, I don't know, 10 or 20 sunburst pens for me. And she didn't mail like 2 years later. Saying they all went bad. And so she sent me a photograph. Dede, these are all the pens that I wanted to send you. None of them work anymore. Oh, China, it was something like Kinapigos. Oh my gosh. Silk floss, yeah. That's way advanced cross stitching there, Erin. You're the president now? Yeah. So anyway, Vicky, a while back, she sent me some alligator stuff and some alligator from New Orleans, from Louisiana, I should say. Sent me these little alligator post-its and some other things. Anyway, so I still have that picture. Do I have it right here? I have some things right here. Let's see. Do I have that picture right there? I think I put it in a special save thing. It's not right here, Vicky. So anyway, my story about the pens goes, and this is a rabbit trail, and I know people are going, oh, come on, get on with the pens. So anyway, I called them back, and I said, I love those sunburst pens. I need to order some more. We don't have them anymore. Oh, well, I'll come in the store, and I'll just go in the store and get them. We don't carry them anymore. I said, you only carried them for like a month. They're only like a month. And they said, it was just a promotional item, and we don't carry it anymore. And it reminded me, there's a Bill Cosby story back from when I had it on an album. My parents had it from the 60s, I think. On a record album, they had the best of Cosby. Or this was when Bill Cosby is just starting out, and he was like just out of being a gym teacher, and he started in comedy. And he has this story, and I know I've told it. Some of y'all have been here long enough to hear this at least once, if not more. And he has this story where when he was a gym teacher, my eyes are going to start watering. I'm going to laugh. He got a toothache. And so he went up to one of the other teachers, and she goes, what's wrong with you? You look terrible. He goes, I got this toothache. I can't get to the dentist till Monday. And it was like Friday. I can't get to the dentist till Monday. She goes, well, I got something that'll probably take the pain away. And she said, here, take one of these. And he goes, Midol? What's Midol? She goes, don't worry about it. Take it. It'll work. He goes, are you sure? And she goes, yeah, your pain will go away. So he took a Midol, and he goes like this. He goes, and the pain went away. He goes, it was a miracle. The pain went away. So the toothache went completely away, all through the day. So at the end of the day, it was starting to wear off. So he went up to, you remember this too, Eileen? So he went back up to the teacher and said, hey, that Midol wore off. Can I get another one? She goes, I'm sorry, that was my last one. He goes, what are you, some kind of junkie dealer? And that's what I felt like when Staples told me they didn't have any more white sunburst pins. I wanted to say, what are you, some kind of junkie dealer? Okay, so these are like just, your usual like gel pens in black, red, and one blue. You had that album? Oh my gosh. And then these are same kind of thing. There's a green, but these are just like writing pens as well. Pentel, liquid gels. Well, I love me some liquid gels and a precise. So these are kind of like liquid gels. So let's put all those in a bundle. You know, right? You find a supply that you love and they deny you. It's like, what? Okay, so here we go. We got all the pins done here. All right, so there's the pins. And then here's the Sharpies in here. And they're all, I'll readjust what goes in what drawers, later. All right, so now I got my pencils right here. Now remember, guys, we're running out of time. I got my pencils here, but these are my pen and pencil cases that I use. These are here's my black and some white pencils, and then here's my black with one red pens. And this case right here are these are perfection in a case. Just saying. I have shown all these before. I think it's still up. Well, if I put it on YouTube, it's still up. But I'm not sure if I ever put that video up because it may have been before I started uploading to YouTube, which is like 2 years ago now. So I'm not sure. If it's not, I'll do another pen and pencil, like, I don't want to call it a review test. I'll go through all these pens and pencils and show what each one does. Some are water soluble, some are darker, some are lighter, some are more rub, some don't smear. That happened with bratwurst at our grocery store. You got a package every week for like 2 months and they stopped selling them. I know. Oh, hey, Orla. So anyway, this is my case that I store I guess you could call them my specialty pens and pencils, because remember, guys, I dumped this bag out when we first started, and these are my everyday pens and pencils. Well, not these. Let's not confuse these. These need to go back in that drawer. These are my everyday pens, pencils, and pencil refills. And all this is the stuff I use every day. Well, not every pen every day. But this has to be, and see, I had all that in here. Okay? And I have to figure out a way, because I can't have this like all my pencils in one small case, my white pens in one, and the Sharpies in another, my fine liners in one, my pencils and refills in another, because I had like probably at least 8 pencil cases. And then when I want to use like my parallel pens or my color pencils, I'm digging. I'm just digging and digging. Now I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Excuse me. And I can't do that. I need a better way to use this rather than just being in this bag, right? So this is a big project for me because I need every bit of this every day. I know that sounds ridiculous, but trust me. Hey, beady-eyed Beth. Trust me, I need this in my life every single day. Just like I need my Prismacolor bundles every day. This is my drawing and sketching accoutrements. These are my petables. These are my loves. So I've got to figure out what to do with that. Because I don't want them to end up like this. I don't know, a tackle box again. I don't know. I might as well just have a drawer. Because it's not, here's the thing, guys. I rarely take, I don't, if I go somewhere, I've got my little Mistel bag. Here's right now, this is my little Mistel bag. I got my current color pencils in here that I'm using like on my 2 color books, well, 3 really, that I'm using at the moment. So these are the pencil colors that I'm using at this exact moment. But if I go somewhere, this is the pencil case I take. So I would pick out whatever I needed and just take this, right? My little Mistel bag. I don't go anywhere with this, just saying. But I use this stuff every day. So I'm just not quite sure. Hang on, guys. Let me go blow my nose. Oh. So, I mean, I could put it in something like this. I don't know. That's why, because I don't know, that's why it's in this. Now, I don't like packaging. I do not like packaging at all. Because when I did scrapbooking design team, I had to keep, and that's what Rach is kind of struggling with, because Rach still does videos where she has to tell you, she wants to tell you, especially if she's working for Prima or something like that. I don't do any of that anymore. So I do not keep any packaging that I don't have to. I kept my Japanese brush pen ones, because if I want to replace those, I don't know how to read Japanese that are actually on the pen. Anyway, that being said, I no longer keep packaging at all. I'll buy something, I open it immediately, throw the packaging away, because I don't want to keep up with it. But Rach, I know she's doing Prima demos or other stamp company demos. She has to know the item number, all that. So if y'all have not watched Rach 0113, our friend Rach, she's doing a complete overhaul of her 2 rooms. And each video is an hour to 2 hours. Okay, so let's go with the pencils now. And this is not all my sharpeners. I even forgot this Prisma one was in here. I have all kinds of sharpeners and erasers. See, and I did get rid of some here. So yeah, let me just show you. It's not like people, and Kenny, I gotta say, I have to use your sharpener just handheld like you said. And I haven't used it a whole lot yet, but yeah, it sharpens great. I haven't done enough use of it to see how much it sharpens down, but I can't attach it to anywhere because I'm always moving around, so I have to just kind of carry it around. Colored your Dede just ordered your endangered species book on Amazon. Oh, it's on Amazon? Oh, Button. That's sweet. Okay, so here, and this is one of my, this is my eraser, my mini eraser from Janet too. So I have that. Now my electric one is in here, in my, everyday use thing there. Okay, so some of the pencil sharpeners I have now, I have one from Australia, Jen. I have multiple. I mean, I could probably have 10 of these. These are probably, if I had to only pick one sharpener, it would be a metal one like this. But it's just one size. It's tiny, right? I think I had a double one that had the big and the small. I gave it to Cam. But there's like this kind. There's the Prismacolor, and I gave another one to Jen. I think I gave Jen the bullet one, the Prismacolor bullet when she was here because I wanted to give her some color pencils. See, here's another one of my Japanese things here. That goes in that other drawer. I gave Jen the bullet one that looks like a bullet um, Prismacolor sharpener. But I got this one. I got tons of these, tons of those. Um, and then of course I got these erasers here. Then I got this one. I got this sharpener. And these are my favorite erasers. Well, any kind of the white plastic, but I love the triangle ones for sketching. Any kind of white plastic one. Don't use a red rubber because that can leave marks, red marks. But yeah, I need to pull that out because my other one's getting kind of crumbly. So let's put that over there. Okay, here's this one. Here's my autopilot. What's that? This. I mean, trust me, every kind of shine. I don't need them all out here though, because these are the ones I use. So I just keep a little tray where ones I'm currently using. Okay, so my Ticonderoga. Sharon sent me some more Ticonderogas. I love these pencils, not to necessarily draw or write with, but because of the black erasers. So I have tons of them where the eraser's gone. These are the best erasers for color pencils that have a lot of layers. This one right here, the little white, the Derwent, when I threw it in here. This with the white plastic. This is awesome for like your top layer or whatever. But if you want to really dig down and erase something well, and it won't erase 100% depending on how heavy your layers are, the Ticonderoga black erasers are the best. Yeah, Caroline. So as you can see, like I know I'm gonna have tons of them in here. The pencils are still awesome, but there's no erasers on them. And so let me dig out all my Ticonderogas as I find them. And I could just take these out of the box too. I just hadn't done it. Sharon just sent these. I go through these, trust me. And they're not expensive, but they're not like $1 either. Usually, I mean, I guess you could find them on sale. So I can at least pile them up to see another. I don't know what. Oh, that's my Mono Zero. That goes with it. Okay. Another sharpener. I don't even know what all's in here. It's just like odd pencil things. And these I love. These were my. Until I started using my. Hey, bunny. Until I started using my Graph Gear 1000. These were my sketch pencils. Now, the problem with using these sketch pencils, I found on stream, you can't see it. You can't. It's just it's a Papermate. It's like a number 2, but they're fine point. I mean, they're twistables. But this is what they look like. And I love these for sketching and drawing. Not the eraser. I always put. I probably can't find one right now. These. I always put one of these erasers on my pencils. So I love these pencils. They're disposable, technical pencils, disposable. You just twist it, and when they're gone, they're gone. So I use these for I don't even know how many years and years and years. Okay, so Terry just said a box of 10 Ticonderoga blacks on Amazon are $6.27. So anyway, I love these pencils until I started using my Graph Gear 1000, which Lord knows where it is on here. Here we go. This one. This is my favorite pencil now, and I use blue lead. You can put any color lead. This is the 7, the .7. I think Janet has the 3, the 5, the 7. I don't know if she has the 9. I love this pencil. It was recommended to me. It's weighted, it's heavy, and I love it. So now, and it shows up on stream better than graphite. So I use this when I sketch on stream now. Okay, so let me just kind of bundle what I got here. Oh, here's a bag of erasers, all kinds of erasers, including kneaded erasers. Just a bag of erasers. Some of those kneaded erasers are probably pretty, yeah, that can be trashed. That one's pretty bad. That one's bad. I don't ever really use kneaded erasers either anymore. So it's just like a little bundle, a little bag of erasers here. Okay, so let's grab, I'll show you what these are in a minute, if you don't know. Oh, here's some nubs, black and white, because well, there's all kinds of things in there. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for these particular pencils. That one's not either or. Okay, so let's go ahead and put you have tried other, Queen, I do have a couple other ones. But like generic ones that come with pencil sets. But I love my Tycon because I like the size. I like a tiny eraser. You know, get right in there like that. I don't know. Okay, here's another one of these. All right, so let's see how quickly I can organize this. Oh gosh, so many pencils. All right, I'll show you these separate. An old stylus that's like, yeah, trash. The other, oh, there's a multi-liner pen. Let's see if there's any other pens in here I can dig out. A water brush. Pencil. What the heck is that? A broken pen. I'm just trying to see if there's any pens in here. Piece of a paintbrush, no good. Next, can go in the trash. Test that. Looking for any pens. A marker lid, don't need that. And also, you know, these are always good to get. If you've ever lost the tip off of your, now the Eileen's Tacky comes with the kind of lid that you can stand on in, but I would always keep a few of these because you lose the lid off your tacky glue. Yeah, those are always extra, but now I have the other kind. All right, so let's move this off here. All right, let me just get my number 2 pencils together. I'm trying to rubber band everything together in case you didn't know. So these are the Dixon Ticonderoga. Well, they're just Dixon and Ticonderoga are the same company. All right, so let's see. There's another pen. All right, my number 2 pencils. Stella has black erasers that like their white one. You got at Walmart. They work great as well. Okay, thanks, Jean. Yeah, I mean, I have my go-to ones. These, my black Ticonderogas, my got some die cuts and little stuff in here. And my, you know, those are just my ones I go to. Okay, so let's see. Here's my sharpeners. And again, I will combine some of these. This can go in, these can all go in my bucket of nubs. Do I have any more nubs? There's one. Another nub. Nubs. 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 Almost not a nub. That one's almost not quite a nub yet. Those two. Because I can use all these with a pencil extender. But I know where they are. If I need them, they're in my nub bucket. Two more there. This little gray nub. Some more white nubs. Black. That blue's still good. Okay, these are all going in my nub jar. I have a jar of nubs, and I also have paintbrushes in there now because I don't have any place for these paintbrushes at the moment, but there's my nub jar. Okay, so let's see here. Let's put these pencil sharpeners all in there. There's the erasers. Again, I'm going to consolidate a lot of things. All right, so let's see. Let me test out these real quick on a piece of paper because these will go in the pins. Let me just set this right here for a minute because I want to show you a couple other. Oh, wait. What are these? More nubs. Okay. Okay. See, it's just like never ending. Okay. Here is a quick glue. I don't even think that works anymore. I have another water brush in here. That can go with water brushes. I have that over there. This is just a Jetstream, ballpoint pen. That can go with my ballpoint pens. This is a super tip that, if it's working, it'll go with my super tips. Like with like, Jean. Like with like. What the heck? This is another one of those things like, how old is that? Can you even see how fuzzed up that baby is? Hey, Teresa Crafting Cows. Trash. Okay, here's another Pacific Arc. That one's still working. That'll go in this pile. Okay, so this pen can go with the pins, the ballpoint pen section. All right. Nubs and whatever. Okay, this is also one of my favorite pencils to use. I haven't really gone sketching at the museum or anything lately, but I love the General's Woodless Graphite. Yeah, it was a glue pen, but that was all dried up. Woodless Graphite. Oh, there's that eyebrow pencil I wondered what happened to. Don't want to use it now. I don't know how old it is. Same thing for this Fantastic. I have some of those. That one's old. The Woodless Graphites. Love these pencils because you can get thick lines, thin lines, and pointy lines. It's like a 3-in-1 pencil. Love me some Woodless Graphites. So I think I have, and they break kind of easy. They'll snap. And I think there's a couple brands. My favorite are the General, but I think there's another brand too. But this is what I use exclusively for sketching in the field. Now that I really don't go to the field, these are awesome. So let's bundle those babies up. And I do have some of these also in my main case. Okay, Sean. This is my main pencil and pen case right here, not excluding all these that I use every single day. I don't use these every day. I use those every day. So, but I got some of these already in here, I'm sure. But let's just go ahead and stick a couple more in there. Why not? Because I love these pencils. And if I had to have one pencil, it would probably be my Graph Gear, but that has to have replacement lead, or these. I love these. And, well, I like these too. There's an extra one right there. Let's just stick that in there. This will hold hundreds of pencils. These bands would probably expand 5 feet. All right, so we put some extra ones in there. Here's some more. Okay, so these, let's take the rubber band off of this. What's in here? Another Ticonderogas. This one doesn't have an eraser at all. Let's see if that one has any lead. It does. Crayon, I know I probably use this for wax resist. Probably doesn't need to be in here. Okay, so a couple more Ticonderogas in here. Thanks for keeping me company, guys. All right, let's bundle these little babies up. Because I love me some woodless graphite. You like these too, Eileen? I love me the woodless graphite. And I know there's more around here. Okay, these, other than this blue, I'm going to put all these in my, and there's a brown. I'm going to put these all in my nub jar. Getting there. All right. So let's go through these last ones. Here's another little. So I got pencil extenders. I can use those. I just don't like throwing away any of my woodless graphite. All right, there's a lid that goes on. There's another lid. Don't need that. Another pencil. Another nub. Another nub. Okay. This was a Faber-Castell. Yeah, Faber-Castell also has woodless graphites. That was the other company. General and Faber-Castell. Okay. So let's see what we got here. And then I think we're done with both of these. Those nubs. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you too is these were on sale a couple years back, and I bought tons of them and gave them away. Motivated you go. If you want motivation, go watch Rage 0113. She's on like day 8 or 9 now, with like 1 to 2 hours every video of redoing her whole room. There's dust on this. I gave a whole bunch of these away. Let me get a Kleenex. When I got them on sale, these are the best water-soluble graphites ever. This set here is a 2B, a 4B, and a 6B. You can also get, I think it's a 6, an 8, and a 10B. These babies, do I have a loose one anywhere? I didn't really want to open these up. Oh, I think I have one in here. Let's see. Because, oh my gosh, they're the best water-soluble graphite ever. I don't see one in here, so I probably should open those babies up and put them in this case. But they're only like $3.99. You got to get these at Hobby Lobby. Again, these are made by Pacific Arc, and I'm not sponsored by anybody here, people. I always feel the odd man out on these kind of things. Ruthless. As you're my daughter? Yeah. Well, you know, you got to remember too, guys, in this house, I've had this particular art room 17 years. I've had this art room for 17 years. So, let me open this up. It's not like I just like went to the store yesterday and bought all this stuff. Trust me. Okay. So anyway, Master's Touch is a Hobby Lobby brand. And Master's Touch and Pacific Arc make these. And I'm going to do a little demo here. And they're only like $4. And I got them on sale for like $2 something. So let me just show you. Let me get the darkest one. Let me get the 6B. And I'm going to put these in my case over here because I don't think I have any over there. Where's a water brush? Where's my water? Oh, gee. Here's one. These babies, and they're, you know, they're graphite, but these are the best water. Look how dark that is. If you like to do water-soluble graphite, these are, I would recommend getting the darkest ones if you can. They're usually the ones that sell out them first. Like this is 2, 6, or 2, 4, and 6. Get the 6, 8, and 10, or whatever it is, because they're even darker. The other option is, that's awesome, is the Kimberly, General Kimberly 9XXB pencil. They're almost to the point of charcoal. They're so black. I don't remember. Are these water soluble too? No, those are not. I mean, they'll move with water, but they're not water soluble. But they're the blackest pencil I've ever found. Mistel uses these in her mixed media, as do, I'm sure, many mixed media artists. I just know it. I found this from knowing Mistel. It's the Kimberly General 9XXB. It's a big mama. Big Mama Jamba. But it's the blackest pencil I have ever seen. Not water soluble. Yeah, I know you can buy water soluble grass. You can buy it in a, yeah, I just, you got to draw with them sometimes, right? You're drawing with something. You want to be able just to maybe smear the edges or whatever. I don't know. I just like the pencil form, the formula for pencil graphite. But anyway, so these are not water soluble. These are the best pencils. I got a few of them here. Let me move my water brush. Let's put this in the case. So let's see what else I have here. I do have a couple in here. I got an 8 and a 10. Okay, so I do have a 10 here. All right, let me show you. Take a sip of coffee while I'm at it. Okay, so here's the 10B. See how dark? Look how dark that is without any water. Where's my water brush here? So look at that. And goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. I wouldn't use this in color books. That's just, it's pencil. It's graphite. I'm not going to use anything that might possibly, I don't know. You can try anything in your color books. I would not use graphite in my color books, but, that's just me. Because there's so many other options. The thing about it, like, I'd rather paint, I'd rather use black acrylic paint. Now, if you want a smeary look like that, probably just an Inktense pencil. Or, Neocolor 2. See, there's so many options that can do the same thing. You don't need to buy this you don't need to buy that. I use this for drawing. Drawing large. And if you want an inky wash, like a wash, like on if you're doing a life drawing or something, something big, that's where I would use that. Okay, so let me put that over there in that pencil case. All right. Let's see what else I have here. I have a couple of these, stumps. I'm not a big pencil blender. I've had to do them before in classes, but I'm not a big pencil blender. All right, so these Kimberly's, let's put all those together. Here's a sketch and wash. Again, I'm not going to go through every one of these pencils to show you because I think I have a video up showing all these pencils. It will be way back, like, close to maybe in my first 20 videos, maybe. Sleep well, Aussie. Thanks for coming in. So I have different water-based ones. Like this one's a, who makes this one? Soft carbon water-soluble Bianco. And it's like a charcoal, but it's water-soluble. So I kind of want to keep some of these big Mama Jambas together. Here's another one of these. See, I'm trying to get it like with like. Here's some more Ticonderogas. Those need to go with that bundle. So, okay, I got about 20 minutes. God, what time is 11:30? I got about 20. Is Janet going to stream or do we know yet? Because I'm going to run out of time here. Here's a general carbon sketch. I'm kind of keeping these similar together. There's another Ticonderoga. And then I have just like general drawing pencil. I mean, not the brand general. Here's an all-purpose graphite sketch. Here's a Derwent drawing charcoal. This is back when Denise was in high school. Her name is on it. This is one of my Derwent, the ink black. That needs not to be in here. That needs to go in here. Okay. Jean's still, and I'm sure Jean is still cleaning. Okay, let me rubber band these. Janet said she could stream. Okay, so Janet streams at 1. She's Monkey Island Madness. That's about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm only going to be here because my time, 3 hours is going to run out in about 20 minutes. So we're going to keep going. Hey, Lisa. We'll keep going until, we run out of time. All right, so there's those. Let's see here. These are just some I keep wanting to say General. I don't want you to get the idea that it's the General brand. These are Stedler, kind of like a woodless graphite, similar. I mean, I guess you could call them, but these are very shiny. You have to be careful sometime on the woodless graphite brand that they can be shiny. And if you don't mind it being shiny graphite, that's fine. But these are, then I just got regular Stedler, pencils, in 6B, B, HB, H, and all the different thickness or hardnesses of pencil. That's what all these are. A 2B pencil. Here's an aquatone. Here's another Stabilo. This is an all pencil. That's the black Stabilo all pencil. That needs to go in my case. Then I have a couple of these. I forget who made these, but we were using these all the time in mixed media. They're almost like a cross between a crayon and a pencil. And I have a few colors of those. All right, so, and then here's a black one. This is another water, aquatone water. Here's a general layout. And I got a charcoal white. That can go with that. Here's another charcoal pencil, which I rarely use. Prisma Verithin, that needs to go with my Verithins. I have a roll of Verithins. Here's just some general number 2 pencils, like that. And here's another one of these. And another one of these. Let's make sure there's lead in it. Okay, so this is really whittled down and organized. Now I can see what's in here. Because, I mean, I'd be the first to say, oh, I need a Stabilo General all pencil, water-soluble one, and go out and get it. Okay, and then there's a couple charcoal pencils, Conti crayon type pencils. All right, so here we go. I think we got this drawer done. Well, they're not really grease pencils. I thought that too, Terry. But they're not. They're different than grease pencils. I mean, I think. Maybe. Maybe they're the old grease pencils. But these are newer. I mean, I bought them more recently, even though they're the old grease pencil kind where you pull the string and unwind it. But I'm thinking they're somehow a little different than the grease pencils. But I could be wrong. They could just be your plain old-fashioned grease pencils. And then a couple of charcoal pencils in there too. So there's that. Here's just a couple number 2 regular old pencils. So, alrighty. And I love rubber banding everything. All right, so here we go. Let's see, there. So now my pencils, and again, I'm going to combine some of these drawers. I'm trying to get rid of some of these towers of drawers. Is that from that pencil? The pencil, the smiley face pencil, which I have no idea where it is now. I'll keep it just in case. Okay, so look, these are my sharpeners, some erasers, and my pencils here. That looks pretty good. Right? Did we do good? That one. The pen drawer, the Sharpie drawer, which again, I'm going to, until I decide where I want all these Sharpies and pens can go all in the same, some Sharpies. They can just go in the same drawer until I decide which one of these are going to go in my pencil case. And which ones are going to go whatever. So, another empty drawer. So, there's 2 empty drawers there. And I whittle it down from 4 drawers to 2 drawers. Yeah, from 4 to 2. Now, that doesn't include this. Or my black pens and pencils, or this stuff right here on my desk. This is still, the reason I wanted to do this today was this, right? Let's see, is that? No. I can separate this out real quick, but I still have no place that I want to put everything, because I don't want to put it back in here. Thanks, Miss Allie. All this is my everyday pens and pencils. Well, other than my color pencils, these are the color pencils I'm using exactly at this moment in my color books. Okay, but these are the pens and pencils I draw, sketch, ideas, designs, all that. This is what I'm using for all that. And I mean, I don't want to put them in a drawer. I mean, unless it's a drawer I keep out. Like, you know, like how I keep my Prismas in this in a silverware tray, something like that, because I use these every day. So this is what's next. I can put them in a drawer just for now, just so that I can move things off my desk, right? So I have all my brush pen refills, my parallel pen refills. I have those in a bag, because these, and I do use these quite a lot. So that, I'll just, you know, put that in the drawer. So now let me go ahead and I'll separate all my, let me get all my, oh, you know what? Let me get that other baggie that I saved from Jean, just to put all my, but here again, I'm bagging it up again. Oh, there's a water brush. See, I don't like to bag it up, because then I'm digging through bags, and it's the same thing all over again. Here's my Coom Woodless. I was wondering where that baby went. And a little bit of an eraser. And another eraser, and another eraser. There's my, what's left of one of my triangle ones. Okay, so let me dig out all my pencil lead colors. And get all those. Oh, look, I do have a black eraser, Jean. I don't know who made it. It's called Factus. Probably came in some kind of a set. You know, I'll put that out of the way. All right, so let me get all my pencil leads. I have tons of blue, because that's for my my Graph Gear 1000. All my 07 leads. So let's see how much of this do I really have to. All right. So I'm just going to put them in here for now. It's all my pencil leads. Bye, Scoops. Here's my two parallel, my Lisa pens. And then here's my Lisa parallel pens in there too, which we need to do another demo of that. Okay, so there's my inks. Now I got brush pens in here. All right, first off, let's see if I can find pencils. Let's find all my pencils. Because I don't want to rubber band. I'd use them. I hate to rubber band things up, and when I'm actually using them. Now, if I have a bunch of Ticonderogas in here or something, I can, you know, separate those. Then I have a few Bic pens. Those are separate. There's another water brush. Let's move that out of there. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. And I don't need this. Every one of these work. Okay, so here's my pencils that my leads go in. These are my new Pentel food that I got. F-U-D-E. I'm not how you pronounce it. Food. Anyway, there's those. I'm just going to try to quickly separate. Here's my Copic multi-liners and my black liner by Pacific Arc. Here's a brush pen. Okay, so I'm just going to separate. Here's my Sharpies and my Poscas. I have a few Pitt pens. I've got a couple of those. And then I have my gel pens, jelly roll pens. See, these are the stuff I use every day. That's a brush pen. Is that a brush pen? Yeah. So Let's see if I can separate this out. Because I really need them like this so I can find things. That's a brush pen. Sharpie. This one of those, one of these. Random blue pen. There's one of those. Pencil. Gel pens. Gel pens. The Sunburst. White gel pens. I'm just putting all those together. My Sharpies that I write with and use as, I will use the occasional one for a liner, but that's what I write with all the time. A black Prismacolor. Hang on, let's see. Why do I have this in here? Pilot color. Oh, that's the pencil. Red pen. Brush pen. Sharpie. See, I don't need all, well, I do. I kind of need all those multi-liners. Here's my eraser, my Janet eraser. Put that with my pencils. Another multi-liner. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Breaking it down, breaking it down. Pit pens. Those are pit pens, brush pen, Sharpie, Jelly Roll, liner, Sharpie, liner, brush pens, my Japanese brush pens. That's another food. All right. Pencil. All right, I'm not looking at chat for just a second, guys. Pit pen. Actually, those could go with the brush. Is that a brush one? Yeah, that's the brush one. These are brush pens too, but these are my black brush pens. Brush pen. These are my Japanese brush pens. Well, except for the Faber-Castell. Okay, guys, I know you're probably like sick of pens and pencils. I'm getting sick of it too. How's my foods? Sharpie. I like a pink and an orange Sharpie because I like to draw with those sometimes. Another Ticonderoga. Here's another Posca black. Red pen. Pencil, that's my pencil. A Sharpie marker. Okay, I think we're making progress here, guys. And you know what I need to do? I need to do a giveaway. I need to do a giveaway. Oh, here's my refills for my, what do you call it? Oh, eraser. I've got a couple pencils here. There's my other mono eraser. These are all my multi-liners. Another Japanese brush pen, multi-liner, food, red pen, just a regular red general pen, pencil, pencil. Okay, so I think I can, I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's a blue pencil. Blue pencil. And my two water brushes. Okay, I think we got it. Now, do I want to rubber band these together for now, just so I keep them separate until I decide what I want to do with them? Okay, so my Sharpie and Poscas, they don't need a rubber band. They'll just go right there. Here's my gel pens, and there's a red and a teal pen. I don't know why those are in there, but I just like them. So I guess I'll just rubber band them together for now, but I'm not going to like it when I go to use them. Okay? I won't want them like this when I go to use them. I like to kind of like, I don't know. My Sharpies. My color pencils. These are the pencils, And, you know, I have the leads that go with them. The different color leads. These go with that. And my erasers. I'll keep the erasers with the pencils. So those are all my mechanical pencils in different colors. Every one of these has its own color lead. Red, orange, pink, yellow, lime, teal, blue, purple, and they all have refills. So, and they're all 07s. Just like my graph gear is. So then I just have a couple random pencils. I don't need all these Ticonderogas. Let's put these 2 Ticonderogas in the pencils. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. All are great sports. Rach did all hers by herself. I don't think I want to do that. It'd be kind of boring. I have to have somebody to hang out with and chat with. All right, so there's a couple of ballpoint pens. And then my foods. And again, they're not going to stay in a drawer unless this drawer stays on my desk. If I keep this drawer right on my desk, then maybe. Because I use this literally, but it's digging through this. That's driving me crazy to try to dig through that, right? All right, let's see here. Let's get a couple thin ones here. Those are my Japanese brush pens. I use these every day, you know, almost every day. And then my fine liners. Again, use my fine liners all the time. Let's get a thick rubber band for that. Okay, so we went to this. So we went from this to this. This is my everyday non-color pencil. I mean, I have color pencil lead, but that's for drawing. That's not for coloring. My color pencils. This is my sketch, idea, drawing, everyday stuff. Motivated some of you? I hope. Now, this will have to stay on my desk until that'll have to stay on my desk along with this because I use this all the time. All right, so now let me move these scissors, my rubber bands. But I still have an empty drawer over here. But I didn't do my paint brushes. Dang! I was hoping to do my paint brushes too. But I got my everydays right here. I'll leave that there. My pencil drawer, my pen drawer, and I think I have this. It's a general, and I got these, I think they're on sale for clearance. So I think I might do a giveaway with this. I need to do a YouTube giveaway as well. I know I can't, I don't know how to combine the two here. There's no way. But I do need to do, you know what, maybe I'll save this for the YouTube giveaway. Maybe I'll give away this. No, there's already a pencil bag in here. There's a pencil. I think I'll do a YouTube giveaway this week. And if you're watching this on YouTube, how it works. Don't leave any comments yet. I make a special, I'll let you know when to go to my blog and leave a post. Well, you know what? Maybe I should just go ahead and, let's do this. Let me make a note. Let me just do this. I'll do my usual giveaway with you guys here after the show with the packs of, my art card packs, okay? We'll do that after this show. But today, this is what I want you to do. And this will work because if you're watching this show today, this is who needs this. Okay, if you're on YouTube, go to my blog. Let me find a pen. Did you just hear what I said? Let me find a pen. Oh my gosh, I meant a Sharpie pen. Oh, I cannot believe I just said that. Seriously, cannot believe I just said that. Okay, so my hang on, I'm going to write it down. And the reason I like y'all, if I do a YouTube giveaway, and I've been told that by other YouTubers that this is a good thing to do, because it's like herding cats to do giveaway, right? And you guys here that are here on YouTube on Ustream, if you want to go to my, I haven't set it up yet. Now don't go do it now. Wait, if you go to my blog, wait till you see pencil giveaway because I haven't put it up yet. Okay? When you see pencil giveaway, that's the only place that it's going to work. If you comment all over the place on my blog, I will not see it. So go to, when I set this up, give me till later today. Maybe I'll wait and put this video up until after. I won't put this video up till after I put this up. But go to my inkiwell.blogspot.com. Just leave a comment. You cannot be anonymous. Do not post as an anonymous person because I have no way, if you win, how to give you how to get it to you. If you're just an anonymous person, you have to be logged in, or something, somehow tell me who you are. So I'm going to give away this, and I'm going to give away this pencil case, this big bag here, although it does have a pencil case in there. But it's got sketch, it's got graphite, it's got, I don't know, Kimberly, it's got one of the HBs. I don't know if it has an XXB in there. Yeah, I think there's an XXB, I think, and there's a big one. There's an eraser, there's a sharpener, there's all the lids, some little lids, for the pencils. And there's a bag in there, and I'll give you this bag. And I do ship international if you're an international person, and if you win. So this will be a pencil giveaway. Wait till, gotta post it on that, okay? So I know I'm stressing that, but don't make me herd cats. Please, guys, I try to do giveaways, and sometimes it's just tough. But I'm going to give this away on my blog, okay? So hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and had get some ideas for organizing your own supplies. And yes, and yeah, exactly, Vicki. Wait till the videos. Wait till I put up the blog post. I'll do that today, and then you just go over there, and all you have to do is just type in, I watched your video. So if you watch this video, you'll know to go over there. It's like a secret giveaway. Not really. You can tell your friends. I don't care. Okay. So thanks everybody for watching this stream. Don't forget Janet will stream at 1, and she's Monkey Island Madness. She uploads to YouTube. And Jean, I don't know, Jean, hopefully she'll stream later, Musical Scrap Jean, because she's in the process of cleaning out her space, and she has people coming in to help her. Jean can't do a lot of physical things. She has to have help with certain things. So she's got people coming, so we'll wait and see if Jean streams at 4. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll be right back. You guys in chat, stay right here, and thanks guys for watching on YouTube, and have a great day.